Hello and welcome to Monday Night Sports with me, Oronje Kusimba. You know, the weekend has been packed in regards to sports, but not forgetting that it has been heavy and, of course, it has been brighter for some of the things, or rather some of the clubs and or rather some of the fans, including Arsenal fans. A big win over West Ham. That one, I congratulate you guys and kudos for Arsenal. And of course, not forgetting matters local. Today's show is all about talent. So don't touch that dial. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to be giving you lots and lots of action-packed talent in the building tonight. And just to start us off, remember that you can get us via our social media platforms at Switch TV KE, at Switch TV KE. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course Facebook. Remember, you can like, share, comment, and subscribe this wonderful content just for you. And your 30 minutes of sporting broadcast action begins now. I'm sure that most of you have seen this video on your TikTok because you are all social media lovers of this amazing talent just juggling that ball. And just to introduce that video, then when we come back, I'll tell you what I have for you in the building tonight. The man himself, Austin Juguna. Now, that is talent. It's amazing. And guess what? We have the boy, or rather the man, on set tonight. Austin.
Yeah.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Uko fiti?
Niko poa mimi. Yeah.
Huo ni wewe ndio ulikuwa unafanya hizo vitu?
Ni mimi. Yeah.
So when exactly did you start juggling that ball?
I started last year. Yeah.
And how has the journey been so far?
It's been quite good, yeah. Yeah.
You know, I was passing by and I remember I also took a video of him juggling that particular ball, and I said that you all should get to see this amazing talent and just know what is behind him in regards to cooking that specific talent. Now, Austin, uko kwa club yote unachezanga ball?
Nope, I'm a freestyler. Yeah.
Freestyler in what sense now?
Yeah, football freestyle. Yani, I'm a juggler. No. Yeah.
So you don't play football anywhere?
No. Yeah.
Now, where did this journey start?
Yeah, I started when I saw some freestylers in Europe, like Ricardinho or Ireland. I saw them freestyling, so I started. When I saw them, I started watching them, and now I started.
You started juggling the ball?
Yeah. Started juggling.
And now, how has the journey been so far? Because I witnessed that you were juggling pale kwa streets.
Yeah.
Now, you juggle and people come and maybe appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Na hiyo sasa imekufanya ukafilaje?
Nimefeel tu poa. Sasa mimi tu kitu nilikuwa tunajaribu kuona kama naweza pata sponsor hivyo. Yani.
Na sasa, what are your parents saying about your juggling?
Wanasema niko talented.
Are they supporting in any way?
Yeah, they are supporting me.
Now, how old are you?
I'm turning 18.
You're turning 18?
Yeah.
And umefanya hii juggling miaka ngapi?
For 1 year. For one year. Yeah.
Na sasa nini ilifanya, yani it pushed you in regards that you started juggling pale tao?
Like, kuna juggler mwenye anaitwa Edward Teko. Ule mtu alinspire sana. Yani yeye kila saa akiamkanga tu asubuhi anachukua, akimaliza kuoga, yani hivi anakula, yani anaenda streets anaanza kujuggle ball yake. Wasetu wanakama wanamwachia kakitu hivi. Sasa mimi nikaona hadi mimi naweza anza, hadi mimi nione labda hii freestyle huko Kenya inaweza onekana.
And do you have a coach or something?
No. Yeah.
Unajuggle tu mwenyewe, unajitafutia hizo moves?
Yeah.
aje, ina happen aje?
Mi naonanga tu kwa YouTube. Saa mi najaribu. Mi najaribu kufanya hizo na naweza.
Si basi utuchapie kitu kidogo hapa hivi tuone vile unaweza fanya.
Sawa.
Well in, iko sawa kabisa. Now, tukiachia hapo hivi Austin, you can just take your spot over there. Now, can you just tell us as we wind up, because my director tells me that we are out of time. Yeah. Can you tell us your social media platforms where people can get you and people can get in touch with when they need you to maybe perform such kind of drills?
Yeah, I can give them my numbers. It's 0743 30 89 79. And you can follow me on TikTok, Austin Juguna.
You can take that again, your number.
0743 30 89 79. And you can follow me on TikTok, Austin Junior 676. And YouTube, Eutychus Munji. Yeah.
That is Eutychus Munji.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It has been a pleasure having you on set. Asante sana Austin. Tutaonana tena pale ukifanya mambo yako, si ndio? Thank you very much. Now, that has been Austin. Now, what comes, and also it's something that is actually shocking to many, is that despite the fact that he's good with that particular ball, Austin is not a footballer. That tells us one thing, that we should start embracing that particular mode of maybe juggling, just being even a sport on its own. Now, this one is also in that note of appreciating talent. We're also taking you all the way to India, where our very own Elizabeth Katungwa has had a perfect and wonderful streak in regards to football. Remember, she was taken unsigned in by Setu FC, and she has had a good stint ever since it started, because remember, her first game she wasn't in a position to score, but then she gave in an assist, second game and assist, and of course the third game she came in bigger and better, scoring 2 goals and 1 assist. And I caught up with her, and this is what she had to say to you fans in Kenya, telling us just about her stay in India and what she desires to be in the near future. Just I leave you with that as we take a short commercial break.
Nimekuwa new person here, so challenges zimekuwa mob kidogo, weather, kuadapt team, maplayer wenye wanacheza, so unapata combination imekuwa hard kidogo, but ni kujituma tu, tunaweza sema tu kujituma na kuachia tu God kila kitu. Ilifika game ya kwanza nikafunga, game ya pili sikufunga, but nikapeana assist, ya tatu the same sikufunga, nikapeana assist. Ilikuwa challenging juu unapata nimekuwa new person in the team, so unapata kuadapt weather ikakuwa ni challenging kidogo kwangu. But game ya 4 nikafunga bao 2, game ikesha 2-1 na nikakuwa awarded player of the match. So tunasema ni God, na expectation yangu before ligi ishe ilikuwa kisha timu yangu imekuwa number 1 ndio tuweze qualify for the next juu kushinda side ya Asia, tunaenda kushindana na maybe na countries zingine za Europe, so step by step. Then after that na wadia either kuwa best player ama kuwa top scorer. Hiyo ndio kitu na aim, na najua with God kila kitu iko possible. Wewe Mkenya mwenzangu, wewe dem ama chali mwenye unacheza ball, usi give up. Hii life ni kujituma, tunakuachia tu God kila kitu. As long as unajituma na una train hard.
I'm sure you're all wondering what's up with the well choreographed scene, of course, made possible by my super director Bobby himself, but just for you. But guess what? 14 wins, 2 losses, 0 draws, and 7 KOs. I'm talking about none other than a division light superweight champion, none other than Sarah Achieng on the set tonight, just for you. Sarah Achieng, that's the name. I don't know why I keep on messing it up, but I'm sure Sarah utanipiga ngumi juu nimekosea.
Not really.
So how are you, Sarah?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're fine?
Yeah.
And I can see you are well pampered with a lot of titles.
Yes.
Just tell us about just one.
Just one. This one is a Commonwealth title, which I won last year in October 20th, against Anisha Bashir from Malawi.
From Malawi.
Yeah.
And now just explain to us briefly how it is being a female boxer, especially in the country here in Kenya.
It is quite tough, it is quite challenging being a female boxer. Boxing is a sport that community perceive to be a male-dominated sport. So being a female boxer in the male domain, it's quite challenging, but it's something that we as Box Girls Kenya, that is the stereotype that we are trying to challenge, gender stereotype about the sport itself. Yeah.
And now as we were starting, we just saw the scene that I was just trying to explain to a viewer that was made courtesy of my director, Bobby. We saw Box Girl. That's Box Girl
Kenya.
Box Girl Kenya.
Yeah.
Can you just, in a nutshell, explain to us what Box Girl Kenya entails, and also the ladies that were here? Are they boxers?
Yeah, so Box Girls Kenya is a community-based organization that uses boxing as a sport to tackle in issues that affect young women and girls in the marginalized community that we work with in Nairobi and western part of Kenya. So the organization was initiated in 2007 up to date, with the reason just to give a platform for girls to air out issues and feel being part of the community, for the community to accept the boxing itself, so that they can come and learn the sport itself. So in the organization, we just don't do boxing alone. We have 3 main programs that we take our girls through. We work with the girls from the age of 8 to 23 years, and we have the 3 main programs. One is the boxing education, boxing and life skill education, where they get to learn about the boxing skill, and then we blend it. When you learn a skill in boxing, how can you use that skill in a day-to-day life situation? So we try to blend a skill and a life skill. We also have the leadership aspect of it, where we train girls to be leaders, to become change agent in their community that they come from. They are girls who can come and advocate for other girls in case of any challenge that they observe in the community. We also train them on entrepreneurship. We call it Dada Cash, whereby after they have learned boxing skill, they are able also to go and learn on how to save, to start saving and just appreciate the value of a shilling.
Okay, nothing but pure talent. And of course, I told you that tonight's show is about talent. Remember, you can be part of this lovely interaction by trickling in your comments via our social media platforms at Switch TV KE, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and of course, YouTube. And speaking of events, there is something big happening on 11th June.
Yes.
Can you just tell us briefly about that?
So I'm preparing for a bigger fight that is coming in June 11th in USA against Ikram Kerwat. Yeah, I'll be going to fight a new belt, the IBF, International Boxing Federation. So that is the belt that right now preparing for.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know why Sarah is saying it on a light note, because I brought her specifically for that. And it happens to be a very big thing, especially for females in the country, because she's going to be our ambassador in regards to that. Now, Sarah, take away the show. Tell them about that specific bout and that specific challenge, because it's something big.
Yeah, it is big. So we are preparing for a bigger fight that is coming in June 11th. It is going to be in USA, and I'm going to fight against Ikram Kerwat from US. It is a big fight for me. I've never fought in US, but I'm looking forward for another belt. Yeah.
And now, in terms of support, can you just tell us, or maybe just call upon support, if at all you will need? And is the Boxing Federation in this, and are they helping you in regards to fighting that big fight?
So yeah, for the Boxing Federation, they are in this because they are the people who must give us the go ahead. There are some papers that we have to sign for us to go to that fight. So they are in for the fight, and yeah, one thing that is a big challenge is about how to prepare for the fight. In terms of right now, I'm trying to work on my diet, what to eat, what not to eat, and I'm trying also to work on taking a lot of rest. So it requires a lot of focus, a lot of sacrifice, and a lot of money.
And a lot of money.
And a lot of money.
And now, because you've just spoken about money, let me just take you down the lane. We've seen boxers in the country, the likes of Fatuma Zarika, and we've also seen the likes of Conjestina Achieng, and it's so unfortunate what she's going through at this particular time. But just explain to us the transition, the mode in which boxers, because I was seated at a certain place, and they talked about it being a rumor. So can you justify it that boxing, you are punched kwa kichwa to some extent that it may deter your career in the coming days?
So I think that is just a rumor. Shit happens everywhere. So accident can happen to anyone. So for Conjestina's situation, I don't feel, I'm not comfortable to speak about it, but I will say anything can happen to any person. If the issue of Conjestina was about boxing, I think it could have also happened to Zarika and even Sarah, because she's not the only one who is fighting. So I'm very sorry to speak about it, but I don't think it was an issue to do with the boxing thing. That is just a mentality and the perception behind the sport itself. Yeah. Yeah.
And now maybe for the upcoming ladies who want to enter into this particular sport, because I tend to correct you. As we started in, you say that people have perceived it being a male-dominated sport.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the case, because we've seen a lot of female boxers being successful than maybe men to some other kind of level. So what can you tell the other females outside there who maybe want to venture into the sport?
They are most welcome, and for now, for sure, we have mentored a lot of girls who are coming to take the boxing as a career. For instance, at Box Girls Kenya, we are the organization who produces, the first organization to produce a female boxer to go and represent us in 2012 Olympics. That is Elizabeth Andiego.
Can you say that again? Say that again and say it boasting now, because it's something big. You are representing the girl child here.
Yeah. So for us at Box Girls Kenya, we are very proud and we are very great to have the first female boxer who presented us in 2012 Olympics. And there is also Christine Ongari. She's a product of Box Girls Kenya. She went and represented us in last year. Was it last year?
Olympics.
Was it in what? Was it in last year? I beg to be pardoned. I don't remember. So we have 2 times Olympians who have represented us in the Olympics, and we have Sarah, who is a professional boxer, who is also trying to show that boxing, women can do it in boxing. We have a female coach. Her name is Sonko. She's from Box Girls also. First female coach. We have Emily and we have Lensa, who are coming up, and other girls.
The ones who are here as we started.
Yeah, the ones who are here who are also taking boxing as a career. Yeah. So we have we as Box Girls, we are trying to increase girls' participation in sport and just try to challenge gender stereotype about what a woman can do and what a woman cannot do. Yeah.
Now, in 30 seconds, just tell us your social media handles, platforms where we can keep in touch with you, because we plan to keep in tabs as you go to USA and fight that big match.
Okay, so my social media handles are at Sarah Achieng, that is Facebook account. I have a Facebook fan page, Sarah Achieng. In my what? The other one is S at Achieng, and my Twitter account is Sarah Achieng 13. Those are my handles, my Twitter accounts handle. And we also, you can also find us at Box Girls Kenya. All the Twitter handles are at Box Girls Kenya, so you can take your time and tune in to check on us and just follow what is going on.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thank you.
Sijui ile ngumi mbwekse ilitoka kwenyu ama ilitoka kwa watu gani?
Gani? Mbwekse ni nini? Yeah.
Mbwekse mbili.
Pam, pam.
Thank you. It has been a lovely time having this amazing talent on set. Talk about Austin Junior Njuguna, and also talk about the likes of Sarah Achieng, who is going to represent us in the United States of America come 11th June, and it's going to be a big fight. Be sure that we're going to keep you up to date here on Monday Night Sports with me, Oronje Kusimba. But of course, it has been a brilliant night having you as part of this lovely broadcast tonight, because it has been packed nothing less than talent. Speak about talent and talent, because Kenya is a talented nation. But for tonight, we call it done. But of course, we meet here same place, same time on Monday here, Monday Night Sports with me, Oronje Kusimba. Remember, you can get the conversation going on our social media platforms at Switch TV KE across all social media platforms. But for tonight, it's a good night and God bless.